I have never been to Los Angeles, California. I've been all over the world. I've lived overseas. You know what? I got to take that back. I was in LA as a newborn to get my passport. My parents lived with me in San Diego for just, I think like almost a year, I think, but then we moved to Scotland. Nonetheless, today is the day. As an adult, I'm headed to LA, and it's amazing because it's 10 years of me and my wife being together, and it's our anniversary trip, which is epic, and I can't wait to head out west. I've, like I said, never been, so I'm excited. Gonna hit Hollywood, gonna check out some of the touristy stuff, and of course eat some delicious food. So you're probably wondering how I prep for this. So as I go through today's vlog, I'll talk about some of the things I do to prep for a trip like this, especially since I'm getting lean for our live event that's coming up in about a month. So it's important for me not to go off the rails crazy and gain 20 pounds while I'm in LA, but there's a couple strategies that I put in place to make sure that doesn't happen. And also for when I get back, to make sure that I'm back on track, back dialed in really, really fast. So we'll talk about some of those really, really super secret sauce strategies on today's vlog. Excited to take you along for the ride. Let's go quit a quick workout, and then we're gonna head to the airport. Talk to you soon. We just got to San Francisco. It's our first stop. Gonna be here for a day before we head down to LA, just visiting some family. Got some sparkling water and a breakfast burrito. Yes, it does not fit. I don't know how many calories it is, but we are on vacation, so I'll explain how I do things and how I manage things. I haven't really eaten anything all day, so this is probably like 800 calories. But we're gonna go get our bags, head down to see some family, and I'll catch up here soon. She's not on the video. All right, so just got me some Phil's coffee here in San Jose. We are getting ready to head to the airport now to go down to LA for the next couple days. But I must say, this Phil's coffee is absolutely incredible. Just insane. We don't have this on the East Coast, which sucks. We have Starbucks, we have Pete's Coffee. Phil's coffee, different level. Absolute game changer. So we are gonna head down to the airport, head to LA.
I don't wanna save ya, don't wanna be strangers. Let me feel like you know what to do.
All right, so first morning in Los Angeles, we're going to a recommendation by Ryan Callen. So I'm giving you a shout out, buddy. Earth Cafe in LA. So I never eat breakfast, but I do sometimes on vacation because it's just something we enjoy doing. Let's go check it out. What's up, guys? So fulfilled a lifelong bucket list item today. We are here at Gold's Gym, Venice, California, the home of Arnold. I've been wanting to do since I was a kid, when I first started training, first started lifting weights. So, here we are. What's up, team? So we are back from LA, and I hope you enjoyed getting to see some of the day in the life or just behind the scenes stuff on our getaway trip to Cali. Just for the record, that was my first time to LA as an adult. I'd been there as a very small child, don't remember it. But I actually had expectations that were nowhere near close to reality of California. California, at least in my experience, had the nicest, friendliest, most down-to-earth people I've met in a while. Now, that might be shocking considering I stayed in Beverly Hills, LA area, West Hollywood. You know, the whole thought around that is, oh, it's just a bunch of celebrities, a bunch of people who have huge egos. That wasn't my experience at all. And we went to some really high-end places where, you know, you'd expect people to be a little more stuck up, but it wasn't the case. Every single person I interacted with, from the locals to the people who worked at different places to the Uber drivers, were just incredibly nice and welcoming. So thank you for that, LA. That was awesome. I cannot wait to come back I'm definitely going to schedule another trip out there. But wanted to talk to you guys about my strategy to get back on track after a vacation where we ate a lot, we drank some. I actually broke my streak of 7 weeks with no alcohol. But I learned a lesson that honestly, I don't love alcohol that much. My tolerance was extremely high, so I had a couple drinks, didn't really feel much, but the next day just felt not that great. And just in my head, I'm thinking probably won't do alcohol at all this year. Probably won't do much, if any. Try to keep my total drinks for the whole year under 10 to 15. So anyway, I say all that to say that now we're back and it's crunch time. We have TT Live in a little under a month, and it's time to get extremely dialed in. Body fat is sitting probably right around 12%, which is a really healthy place to be, but it's not where I want to be for photo shoots. So moving forward, there's not going to be any off-plan stuff going on. I have a trip to New Orleans this coming weekend for a bare knuckles boxing championship with a group of guys. I'll document that on an upcoming YouTube video. But I'm not going to be having any fun meals while I'm there. I'm not going to be drinking any alcohol. I'm going to be sticking to my calories, sticking to my macros for the next 4 weeks. Typically, I would tell all of our clients, go enjoy yourself, go have fun. It's 1 or 2 days, not a big deal. Just get back on track and be on track leading up to it. But this is a little different scenario because we have extreme goals. And extreme goals require some extreme things at times. And for me, that extremeness kicks in around this time, about a month out, where no screwing up, no missing anything, nothing off track. We're dialed in, we're hitting our numbers, we're hitting our steps, we're hitting our workouts. Unless there's an absolute family emergency, even then I'll still hit my numbers nutrition-wise, but everything is dialed in, okay? So my strategy to get back on track, that is something I use for a lot of our higher level clients, top performers who have big goals. They have a lot of things on their plate. They're very successful, but they don't have the body that they really, really want. One thing I tell them is, after a vacation, let's do a longer fast. So let's go a longer period of time without food to get you back mentally on track, most importantly, because we have to remind ourselves who's in control. It's not our appetite. Coming off of a trip, your appetite's going to be a little crazier. You just gave in to a lot of these cravings. You had food that you typically don't have. You gave into your desires, and so those bad habits have started to kick back in a little bit. So we want to kick them to the curb, and we want to be dialed in immediately. So the fastest way to do that, at least in my experience, is a 24 to 36 hour fast. So for me, what that looks like is my last meal yesterday, because I got home yesterday and kind of eased back into things. My last meal was 8 p.m. yesterday. So at a bare minimum, I'm going to fast until 8 p.m. this evening. Will it be easy? No, because my body is used to eating every few hours, and I typically fast in the morning anyway. I don't eat until later in the day, but coming off a vacation where I was eating higher sodium foods, some sugar, some dessert, right? Like just enjoying myself, my appetite feels a little crazy. So I had a good workout this morning. I'm going to hit my steps. I'm going to go for a couple quick walks today, knock out a bunch of work, stay really busy with work, and coast until later this afternoon, where I know my hunger will really start to kick in. And then at that point, I'm going to supplement with electrolytes. I might have even like a diet soda. I'll probably order a coffee at some point this morning just to kind of keep the caffeine in my system, which is also an appetite suppressant, and just work my way through the day. Once I get through to 24 hours, I'll reassess. If I'm feeling really depleted and really, really tired and run down because I didn't eat all day, then I might have a light meal, something like 500 to 600 calories, and then I'll just go to bed. More than likely though, right around the 24-hour mark, my hunger just completely disappears. And that's when I'll just call it a night. I'll go to sleep, wake up the next day, and I'll be almost 36 hours in. I'll push it probably till lunchtime, where I know I'll be extremely hungry, and I'll have a pretty high volume meal with a lot of vegetables, a lot of things to keep me satiated. And that's it, guys. That's how we do things. So it's a beautiful day out. We're back in Northern Virginia. It's warm, feels like Cali weather, a little more humid, but we've been blessed with a warm winter so far. But that's it for this vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you like videos like this. It was kind of all over the place, but I'll get better at sharing behind the scenes stuff. I know I drop a lot of the educational, motivational stuff, but if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. Let me know if this is something you'd watch again. If you want more, if you want to see what I do day to day, if you want day in the life stuff, let me know. All right, life moves fast. Make it count. I'll see you on the next one.